Alright, part 3 of our G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra playthrough. You guys are going to be seeing these quick and fast here at the end of September here on YouTube as well, this series. Hoping to beat it right here in part 3. If not, we could push it to a 4th part and probably still get it uploaded before October, but let's try and finish it tonight. We have another set of missions to do in the tundra. We did all these ones. We just haven't done the bonus missions, which I'm not going to do unless we absolutely need to. We should be okay. Because we're playing on casual now, just to make it a little less stressful. And it's more fun, you know, just to play the game that way, I think. Scarlet we'll take. Yeah, we will take the new dude, Kamakura. Yeah, certainly a decent game for G.I. Joe. But this is just like G.I. Joe is something I'm just not into at all anymore. But it's still like I'm still enjoying the game. Like you could still enjoy it even if you're not really into it. Like Transformers is another thing. Like, I'm not really into Transformers. I think they're cool, but it's just, again, something that I just didn't get into. Like, G.I. Joe I was at least into as a kid, like the figures and stuff, but I can't remember ever, like, being, like, super into Transformers. Maybe, I might have had some toys when I was a kid, I don't know. Said I was all about Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles.
Let's make sure it stays that way, Joes.
General Hawk, before you send them into the field, there's something you should know. I've been poking at some of those enhanced nanomites, and I think I might be able to control them. And if I can control them, I might be able to take control of the Vipers too.
Might?
Maybe. For a little bit at least. Let me see what I can do. Might make our lives
Let's do this.
Do it, Dial Tone.
Do it.
The rest of you prepare to move out.
Alright. Yeah, we don't really care about the story too much. We just want to have some more of that great arcade action gameplay. So we're in the winter again. I already have levels in the snow.
Breaker, any luck with that jamming device?
Let's go.
Joe.
Shoot. Remember how to play here. Let's try this dude. Yeah. Oh, nice. He's got a fast melee. Let's see what his special is. Oh, shoot. Takes forever to beat this down. I don't know what this is, but I'm destroying it. Let's call vehicle in. It's just right on top of the enemies. Okay, that works. There we go. Jeez. Keep on going. Run them over. Alright. I like that we get to use the tank a lot here, like last time where it gave it to me for like a second. And it's destroyed, just as I was talking about how much fun I was having with the tank. Luckily for us, we get another one. These things are still tough to control. No! Yeah, I gotta give it up now, I guess. Look at this dude, he's pretty cool. Should be a checkpoint, yep. Checkpoint 1 of 4 here. Yeah, depending on how long it takes us to beat the rest of this, we might do some Mario Strikers tonight. Season mode. It is in season. I do kind of want to try out Diddy Kong and Pauline, or at least Diddy Kong as like a character for our season mode. We briefly tried them out in a video when they were dropped. Although we probably dropped a couple divisions, guys, 'cause I haven't streamed. I haven't done a season in Mario Strikers in a couple weeks now, so I assume we're back down in like Silver 2 or 3 maybe. Shoot, snipers. Or, well, of course, rocket launcher dudes. Dang it. Let's see what his special is. Doesn't seem there yet. There you go. Oh, dang. Okay, it's like a melee thing. That's crazy. Alright, that's actually really good. Let me try it again. They'll let me up. I don't have it anymore. Ugh. Freaking. There we go. We go that way. We can go. Let's see what's over here. Just that. The bonus area over here. Oh, shoot. He's gonna get up though. Yeah, this guy actually might be my favorite one so far. We'll see. I really want to get a good look at how strong his special is. Try and get another one. I'm close to another one. And here we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. File recovered.
Can't say I'm happy with this one. Figures that these guys would have info on the mobile bit since Mars created the...
That's nice, Stalker. Nobody cares. I don't care about your text boxes. A lot of games, most games, I give story a chance. You know, I like story in games. I'm a fan of story in games, but some games I just don't care. This is one of those games where I just don't care about the story. Oh shoot! I think I just want to run around and have a good time. What is she shooting at? Look, she was shooting at the wall over here when I turned into her. I gotta slice them up. That's all you need to do. Generator destroyed.
Snow job, you there?
Oh, snow job again? Where's the other generator? Where are we? This isn't where we were. Dude, these freaking guys. Some of that. This might be my new team. These two. Man, I hate these guys. Always they hit you and they just knock you back. Mobilize for a few moments. This is a maze here. There's something else over there. Let's go over this way, I suppose. Oh, I was trying to get behind cover. It's alright. Those things have force fields up. Be here so we can use our rockets against them if we get them. This guy want to help me or what? He's not shooting anything. Look at him, he's just standing there. He's using his special at least. He still died? There we go. Boom! There's the other generator. Now we can go through that door. Good. Playing those a lot of points. Get up, get up, get up. I wonder what happens if we both go down. Like, I don't know. Actually, it can't. This computer never goes down and dies. They only die if you're controlling them. Which is fine. By me. Man. These parts like this, like, it'd be so hard on advanced because you got no cover here. This guy's definitely got the best melee, I think. There we go. Another checkpoint. I probably would have went through with more of the advanced if the checkpoints actually let you start from there when you died. Having to like go through the whole level again is kind of tedious. Also, what's happening? Even when we don't die, we still have to restart the level. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, game. It's frozen? I mean, the music's still going. It just died out. My Xbox is still working. It's the game. It's just freaking out. Oh, why does this always happen? Something always happens. Alright, we gotta start it over again. At least we didn't go through like several levels, although it auto saves, so here we go. Hello there, Mitsa. Welcome in to the beginning of the G.I. Joe stream part, because we totally didn't, you know, play half a level and have to restart or anything like that. This is the first time we're going to be playing this game tonight. Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Let's hope it's not some like default disc like my Knights of the Old Republic game for Xbox that for some reason always crashes when I walk through a certain door that I have to walk through in order to continue the game. Hopefully it's not the same thing with this. Right. I guess it has some bugs, I guess so, yeah. Not the good kind of bugs. Like inchworms or praying mantises. There we go. Well, at least we learned that we like this guy. I mean, we only got like halfway through the level, so I mean that's better than being like right at the end. Because it saves at the end of each level, so if we could have just beaten that level, we would have been fine. Now, if it does the same thing at the same part, then I'm going to take my disc out and like clean it or something, or check and see if there's something going on. I don't know, maybe it's a default. It's a really weird part to have a default. I think it just glitched out. We can get back there pretty quickly, I think. Now, let's go. Especially with the casual mode. It's not good to run all through this again without dying. I died already. Like, imagine if we were doing advanced mode. So quickly you die. Jeez. Because this part, we get a nice tank. And we're in. Get the flying saucers. Just destroy the gate. We don't even need to kill all these guys. Keep going. Excuse me. And up. Forward, forward, forward. Another tank. We made it. There we go. Besides that, how's the game going? Yeah, it's fun. It's really, really fun. I think it's a... I mean, I think it's a hidden gem because I did hear it from one or two other... I think I saw somebody in a YouTube video mention this game being good. That's where I first heard about it. And I'm alright, just streaming. Jesse's at Disneyland right now at the Oogie Boogie event. In Halloween costume. She's dressed as Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph. And then her brother is Sora from Kingdom Hearts, and his girlfriend is dressed as Kairi. And I didn't have a ticket to go. I'm like, I can't afford to go to Disneyland right now. Oogie Boogie, that's something they've been planning to go to for a while. Or maybe not a while, but they wanted to go to. Because her brother has like passes there. They're having a good time, I bet. She better be taking pictures. I told her to take some pictures. I want to see Oogie Boogie. That's really cool. That's kind of kicking off her Halloween season tonight, so she's been excited about this. And yeah, we're here streaming. That's it. What else am I gonna do, right? Tonight. How are you tonight, Mitsa? How you doing? Or today? Today. I don't know what time it is anymore, and for me even. My sleep schedule's all messed up again. That's why I started a little bit earlier tonight too. Hopefully I can get to bed before 4 a.m. It'd be great. We finished our NCAA football season right before this. We had to put one more game, a bowl game, and now we're doing this. If we finish this, I don't even know what I'm doing after this tonight. Depends on how long it takes to finish this game. We might do some Mario Strikers or whatever, I don't know. I don't want to start anything else new. With just a couple days left in September, we won't be able to finish it. Doing good, playing some Child of Light. Oh, nice! That game's really cool. I used to have that for the 360, right? It was a 360 game when it came out. That's a beautiful looking game. Yeah, I think we had like the demo or something, or maybe my brother had bought it. I don't remember, but we definitely remember playing it. It's a really cool game. Let's be the ninja dude. .360, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, can I remember correctly? Yeah, it's a very beautiful game. Then there was also Child of Eden, which was a completely different type of game. It was like a rhythm game for the Kinect. I actually used to have Child of Eden. It worked really well on the Kinect. But I kind of lost interest with it after a while. When I was younger, and I just traded it in. But that was also kind of a cool game. Might be ordering a horror game maybe this week. I don't know. I'm like kind of torn as to which one I'm gonna get. Like a part of me is saying to just jump on Carrier now that it's a little bit cheaper, because it actually went up a little bit in price already again. It was like down to 40, now it's like 45. Some people are selling it for 50 again, so I don't know what's going on with that game. Because I know I really want that game, but I don't know if I want to spend 50 right now on a game. I might just get 2 cheaper horror games. So we'll see. I'm not really sure. Okay. For October, guys. Payday soon, you're debating if you should get Vampire Rain. It's only like $10 too, like, is it really a debate? It should be inevitable. Why am I not getting Vampire Rain? It's really cheap. I don't know if my game shop has it. They might. Although they don't have a ton of like cheaper horror games. They have like a couple really expensive ones, and then nothing after that. I also looked for X-Men Legends 2. They didn't have that for GameCube or PS2. So that's something I want to play again eventually, hopefully. It is like nobody ever has Cursed Mountain. Like I should just get that one. That's what I've been looking for in the wild for a long time, and nobody ever has it. Vendors at places don't have it. Game shops don't have it. Thrift stores certainly don't have it. Nobody has it, and it's not even an expensive game or anything. It's just like nobody ever has it. I would have bought in that game probably like a year ago if somebody had it in store. Because it looks cool. Like Cursed Mountain looks like a really cool game to me. I really like the setting of it in like the Himalayas or whatever. Switch to her. The Vampire Rain, really cheap. I'm sure really good. What console was what game for? Carrier or which one are you talking about? Of like the 18 games I just mentioned? Cursed Mountain, is it? Cursed, if you're talking about Cursed Mountain, it's a Wii game. It was only released on the Wii. And surprisingly cheap, considering it's a console exclusive that's a horror game. I just don't think there's a lot of demand for it. Maybe it didn't get that good of ratings, I don't know. Yeah, Cursed Mountain was Wii. Oops. The Wii actually has some pretty good horror games. I've played several horror games on the Wii. You know, like people trash talk the Wii, I get it. Like, yeah, the nunchuck thing and the Wii remotes aren't the greatest controls to use. But it has good games, it really does. I'm one of the guys that actually likes the Wii, because I pretty much like every system I play, because I find like good stuff on there. I mean, I have some Wii games that are absolute trash, but like Silent Hill Shattered Memories is probably the most immersive game I've ever played in my life. And I mean that, like, and I never beat it, so I mean I might even play that in October. It's a very immersive experience. to be playing Silent Hill Shattered Memories on the Wii, which is the more expensive version of the game because of how good it is on the Wii. There was a Grudge game on the Wii that I used to have, and I stupidly traded that in. Now that's like a $70 game, and that game was really creepy. There's a game called Calling that I used to have as well. That's also really expensive now. Shouldn't have traded those in. There's Cursed Mountain. I have Goosebumps game on there that's pretty decent. Yeah, there's some decent horror games on the Wii. They got some Resident Evil games, I think, too. I don't know how they are, but... Like, because a lot of the horror games on the Wii used the Wii remote as, like, a flashlight. And yeah, that was kind of like a gimmick, but it worked. It really worked. It's kind of cool because, you know, in Shattered Memories, you know, you're using it like a flashlight. It also doubles as like a cell phone, so you listen to things through there. And like a lot of creepy noises come out of there. It's really cool. Really, I like what they did with the Wii remote in some games a lot. You got the classics. You got New Super Mario Brothers Wii. You got the Mario Galaxies. I think Tangled's a pretty good game. I think Alice in Wonderland's a pretty good game on the Wii. Yeah, there's a lot of good Wii games on there. Remember Endless Ocean being pretty cool from what I've played of it. There's a lot of good like rail shooters and stuff. Vampire Rain, though. I love those janky games that are cheap, though, because it gives you more incentive to buy something when it's like not so freaking expensive. Alright, here is where it froze before. Okay, it actually went through. So just a glitch that time. But we still need to beat the level for it to save. We still have 2 more checkpoints to get to. And my 360, I'm always happy to get more games for that. Like, I still have a lot of plans to buy a lot more 360 games in the future, because there's a ton more I still want to buy back, and a ton more I never got to play, and more and more I'm discovering. So at one point it might end up being my largest collection, largest library that I have. I know Xbox One is like way ahead of any of the other systems, but I think 360 could end up surpassing that. PS2 is going to keep growing too, because again, that's like an easy system to get games for. PS2, 360, Wii's easy to get games for. Yeah, and I think Xbox One's really easy to get games for too, like right now. A lot of games are dropping in price. Oh my gosh, Scarlet, stop focusing on the towers and focus on the enemies. Alright, it's time for a little Yo-Jo mode. Your shield can't block you from all this. There we go. Thank you, yeah. Yo-Jo, nothing a little Yo-Jo can't fix. Anything else you've been playing lately, Mita, or just Child of Light? You've been going ham on that one? I was thinking of doing a video eventually of underrated games on the 360, because I could probably have like 15 to 20 games in my collection I would recommend to people of all different genres, of games that aren't like as well known or talked about. Like obviously I think this would go on there for sure, this game. I think a lot of people would enjoy if they played it. Especially co-op, I think it's probably awesome. Also, this isn't fair. They get tanks. Let's focus on this one. Like the other game we played recently, Inversion, that's one for sure. Venetica, Remember Me. I think off the top of my head, I think Brink's a little underrated and fun. Shaun White Skateboarding, highly underrated. I mean, there's just constant bullets coming at us here. Finish him off, Snake. What? There we go. Turrets, where are they at? Oh shoot. I think my partner's just casually standing over there, like, not even worrying about cover right now. Just trying to light in the air is another one I like to go back 100%, but not much time for it. In the air, yeah, that one's good. I actually had that game as well. I remember really liking it, but I never beat it again, you know. It's like a, that was like an RPG, right? I remember it being an RPG. That was cool. I had that one, and I had another one called like Resonance of Fate, I believe it was called. I said I gotta buy back a lot of 360 games. I just recently bought back Singularity because I found it for a couple bucks, and I really like that game. So I'll eventually get all those ones back that I traded in, or most of them, hopefully. There's one. Go over here. Action RPG, yeah, really good. Resonance of Fate is one I love and hate at the same time. You were able to 100% it though, nice. Look at that. Pro gamer, right there. A lot of games take a lot of, I mean, most games take dedication and time, patience, and a lot of frustration to 100%. That's why, like, if I think it's going to be fun enough to 100%, I will. But there aren't a lot of games that I fancy to 100%. Like, because it just gets too tedious. Like, I thought about it in some other games, and I lost my interest in it really quickly. Like, I 100%ed Disneyland Adventures. I did Ukulele 100%, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and the original Tomb Raider on 360 of the new series. Just because I loved all those games, so of course I wanted to, like, see if I could do it. What else did I 100%? Kaze and the Wild Masks on the Switch, 100%ed. That was a challenge, but that was really fun. I hate fighting these guys. So hard to damage them. Jeez. Yeah, Resonance of Fate, I remember being pretty cool. I think I remember liking In the Air more, but I would like to buy both of those back and like other games like Quantum Theory was another one I had. That one I remember not loving, but it was decent. I don't think that was like more of like a action, third-person action game or something. Get him! Nice job. There we go. Playing Resonance of Fate is that the combat is really complicated to understand. To get it, it can be fun. Yeah, I don't even remember the combat. I think maybe that's why I traded in. I think it was just like, just a genre I wasn't fully into at the time. Because back then I hadn't played a lot of RPGs yet. It does take a while to understand it, yeah. And that's okay now. Like I like the challenge of like learning how games work a lot of times now on like different style of RPGs. Like Evolution was something really new for me when I played that game on the Dreamcast. I'd never played a strategy turn-based RPG before. And I ended up loving that game, and then that kind of helped me when I played Final Fantasy IX. I have a game called Unlimited Saga on the PS2. That's supposed to have a very complicated battle system, so that one's a little intimidating when I go to play that one. I heard a game with a really tough battle system is Natural Doctrine, which is like an RPG on the PS3, I believe. I heard that one's just brutally complicated, but you know, it's not a pick up and play kind of game. What would you say is better, Resonance of Fate or Nier? Which one do you like better? Like, I think I remember sinking more time into Nier, I think, than I did Resonance of Fate. I think they were games I kind of picked up, like, used back in the day. Probably I was just shopping and just found them for cheaper and decided to try them. Because even back then I was willing to give most games a chance, like, so I bought things that, like, I didn't really know much about to try them out. Like, I'm glad to have, like, The Last Remnant now and Eternal Sonata. Like, I'm excited to try those games at some point for some RPGs. Like, two of these guys at once was a little absurd, I think. I'm cornered. Get out of here. This is a part I would have never done. This is still all the same level too, so if you had died here in advance, you'd have to start everything all over again. Nier, for sure. Nier is also backwards compatible. Oh, nice. Very good. I'm actually going to look up Nier. I just want to see. There's also a remaster. Oh, I didn't even know they remastered that. There's like Nier Automata, right? Is that like a brand new game, or is that like a remake? Is that the remake one? I wonder how much Nier on Xbox 360 goes for now. I assume it's going to be pretty pricey. It's it's like a $25 game. A little bit less. Not too bad. I have seen that one in the wild too. Automata is like a sequel. Oh, okay, so it's like another game. Sweet. Brand new game. I was actually looking up some original Xbox backwards compatibility games. Because I have a game on the original Xbox that I really want to play in October, but I can't because it's not backwards compatible with any other Xbox console. It has to be played on the original console. And there's no way in hell my original console is ever going to work again. I'd have to spend like $100-something to get a new console. Which I don't really want to do right now. There's actually 2 games on my original Xbox I would love to play in October. So I was really hoping my next console would be Super Nintendo, but I do need an original OG Xbox again. Gosh, I hate these guys. You gotta hit them from behind and they just follow your every step. So you can't even get behind them. Ooh, that tore him up. That's a good move against them. There we go. A lot of time between the games, but same universe. Oh, okay. That's cool. I'll show you guys the games on Xbox. Yeah.
Observe everything, even in times of calm.
Hang on. Actually, hang on a second. If this is the end of the level, I should just get to this and let it save before it crashes again. Or is this still not the end of the level? Oh, it is. Okay. There we go. Now it should save. I'll show you guys the horror games I wish I could play on my original Xbox right now. Neither of them are backwards compatible, and I'm not like gonna like. They were released on other consoles, but I'm not gonna buy them for another console. I'm the kind of guy that if I have a game once, I'm like, that's fine. I don't need to buy it for several consoles. Oh, thanks, Mitsa. We needed to get through that level, my goodness. We have, so Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer is one of the ones I would love to play. I've played the other 2 on my channel. This is the 3rd one in the series. This is a highly underrated series that I love. Such a good game. As you can see, I bought this when it was new for $20 at EB Games. 20 bucks. Such a good game. I've never beaten this one either, so I would love to finish that one. And then The Haunted Mansion, Disney's The Haunted Mansion. Not after the movie, but just the actual exhibit in the lore of the Haunted Mansion. So, you know, I'm not going to see Eddie Murphy running around in this game. So I want to play this one. I never played this game. I really don't know what to expect. Yeah, I've had the Haunted Mansion for a while. Like shortly after I got that game, I feel like that's when my Xbox died. Because I was gonna play it during like in October, but of course. So I mean, it's also on like PS2, maybe the GameCube. Like, I know this game I think is also on PS2. The Hunter series is weird, how they release the games, but I have all 3 of them. So Hunter 1 I have on the GameCube. The second Hunter I have on PS2 because it was only released on PS2 for some reason, I think. And then this one I have on Xbox. So 3 different consoles. But great games, the Hunter games. They're essentially horror-themed dungeon crawlers, like beat-em-up dungeon crawlers, basically. Very light RPG elements. The combat's kind of like a twin-stick shooter, I guess, but like a dungeon crawling type setup. Really cool. Do we unlock any other characters? Nope. Alright, let's go on. Yeah, I've played the first 2 on the channel. I want to do that one too, but again, can't do that. I mean, if the Xbox would just make all their games backwards compatible, that would be great. That's not how it works. But I mean, that gives me incentive to buy an original Xbox again. Because, you know, if I got one, obviously I'm going to play all my original Xbox games that I have on there from now on. As long as it works, you know. You know, that's why I say if I can, I will play it on the original hardware. Unless I'm a big fan of backwards compatibility. I have no problem with emulation or anything. I just prefer to try and play it on the original hardware if possible. By all means necessary, if I can. But it's nice to have backwards compatibility as an option when you have stuff that doesn't work sometimes or breaks down on you. Well, well.
It's just you and me now.
Can't wait.
Breaker. Data frame.
Shut up.
Just you and Cobra.
Sorry, what you were saying, Cobra Commander? I'm a little busy here.
You've accomplished nothing. Yes. Come closer.
What, is he trying to seduce me now? Come closer.
Everything about your organization. I will show.
How close do you want me to come here? Because I'm thinking face to face. Perhaps a light spooning is in order.
You have survived this long, but you cannot defeat COBRA!
Impressive. Impressive from the voice actor there. More generators over here. Oh yeah. Four or five. Is that all of them? Oh man. Okay, so we did that, and now what? There's a wall over there. I don't even know where I'm going. You mean to tell me that these are blocking our way? Come on. Ah. Die. Hopefully this will get rid of the force field. There we go. Checkpoint 1 of 2. I don't think what else I owned on 360. I owned a lot more games, like. But again, if I hadn't traded in some of those, I wouldn't have some of the games I have now that I love for the 360. I gotta get like, oh, I gotta take Singularity off of here. I remember I just got that, so I gotta cross that one out. There we go. Like I used to have Dark Sector, Bullet Witch, Wet in the Air, Section 8, Legendary, Attack of the Movies, 3D, Spec Ops The Line, Shadows of the Damned, Fatal Inertia, Pure Football, Red Faction Armageddon, Lost Planet, Residents of Fate, Body Count, Quantum Theory, Bulletstorm, Force Unleashed, Hunted, Spider-Man Edge of Time, Morphex, Silent Hill Homecoming I used to have, Lords of Shadow, man, there's a lot, Dungeon Siege 3, Risen 1. Those are all games I used to have for the 360. Some of them I beat, some of them I didn't. I want to get Silent Hill Homecoming again too. So I actually remember liking that game as well. Like, not a highly rated Silent Hill game, but I still enjoyed what I played of it. You guys have recommended Wolverine Origins Uncaged, Lost Odyssey, Fable 2. What else do we have on here? Vampire Rain, of course. Cameo. Would like to play Cameo and Blue Dragon. Never played those. I should get Kengo Legend of the Nine. That's the one I should get. You guys want to play one of the worst fighting games ever? It's Kengo Legend of the Nine. 360. Oh my gosh, I have to get that game at someday. That was my brother's prized possession, that freaking game. Lost Planet is another I should finish. I remember liking it and just stopped playing it. Same here. Same here. I remember liking it too, but I just stopped playing it for whatever reason. Then I traded it in. And there's freaking 3 of them, so I wonder how the other 2 are. I feel like that's a series I would really, really like if I, you know, played it, got into it, beat like the first game, be interested in the other 2. I don't know if like Capcom will ever bring that back, but because their ideology is weak. Cobra Kai. Oh, I mean just Cobra. Oh, he's gonna send. Is this like already the final boss? I thought there'd be more levels here in the final section. With mass?
Can you hear me? Channel is open and secure, sir. Cobra's commander is knocking us all.
Alright, no.
This is it, Joe. Found it. The mass device. The generators are key. They can't take any of this down.
I should play Lost Planet. Like, that's another one. I also had a game called El Shaddai, I think it was called. Really cool, like, artsy kind of platforming game. Again, I remember playing it a bunch. I think I got stuck and I was like, nope. It was like back then, if I got like really stuck in a game, I would most likely trade it in unless it's something I knew I was going to go back to. Especially when there's like a new game coming out that I know I really wanted. So, there we go. El Shaddai, yeah, it's really cool. It's a very like neat, artsy game. Like, is this the final boss? I guess we'll find out. I feel like there's like a section before the final boss. Okay, the ninja dude. I feel like El Shaddai is probably a little bit pricey. I feel like it's one of those games that just, you know, it's a bit of a hidden gem and people probably like it that play it. What was that about? Well, we only have a certain amount of time to kill the generators before more enemies show up. Also, I can't go any further than this. I'm stuck to this plane. I barely can move outside of this middle circle, which really sucks when I'm trying to use a melee weapon here. So we gotta use her, because she's gonna be a lot more useful. Just gonna open up again. This one. We got a lot of damage done on that. Like, I thought I could freely move around this room, but nope. Why would they handicap you like this? You have all this room here that you wish you could run around and try and dodge things. Get up. Please get up. There's a snow place on Earth. I should save my missiles probably for the generators. Getting closer to Yo Joe mode. Which generator is going to open now? This one. There we go. There's another one. Alright. That's only the beginning. This feels like a final boss. Jeez, jeez. Did they both go down? I might be screwed here. Get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Get out of here, spider. Saving my rockets for the generators. 2 more to kill still. What's that spider doing? What the hell is he doing? Just knock that off. I don't want any of that. We got Yo Joe. I don't know if Cobra Commander himself's gonna come down here and fight us like a man. Dude, more of these things? I'm just gonna do it. Come on, kill it, kill it, kill it. There we go. There's another one dead. Alright. Now what's gonna happen? Wow, he really went all out with that one too. He just blows up his system like, okay. And just walks away casually. Cobra! That should be a sound alert for my channel. Something tells me that's not the end. That was an aggressive cobra. It sounded like somebody was performing an exorcism on it.
What's happened to the pit? Long story. Right now, let's get all you Joes out of there. Sending in an extraction team to bring you home. Good work.
Get us home, Dennis Quaid. Get us home. Mass destruction. Okay, unlocking a lot of stuff here.
The mission was a success, not a glowing one. The hack that gave us temporary control over the Viper units backfired. It appears to have allowed Baroness, Destro, and Firefly to escape. Baroness was recovered near the destroyed COBRA base. We suspect she didn't move fast enough.
So now we probably have to fight all of them again. Is there going to be like an enemy boss gauntlet at the end of this game? Please don't be a boss gauntlet. I hate boss gauntlets in games. You guys know that. It's so cheap. Oh, you fought this really annoying boss once already? Why not fight him again and the rest of the annoying bosses all in one run? It's such a cheap way to like stretch out a game or just make it harder at the end for no reason. Unless they change like their patterns and like it's like a different kind of boss fight, that's okay. But when it's like the same exact fight again, that's what I hated about Mario Odyssey. Is like a lot of the boss fights against like those bunny guys were just like the same thing over and over and over again. And it was like a boss rush at times, fighting them over again. It just got to be just boring. We saved a lot of people, he says. Oh, that's the end of the game. Okay. That was the boss fight. All the enemies survived. The big villain survived. Okay. Well, we beat it. Okay. Yeah, good game, I guess, right? Thanks. I don't know. Kind of anticlimactic a bit. I thought we were gonna have like another showdown with Cobra Commander, or like, I mean, I don't know how the movie went, so maybe this is like true to the movie. They were thinking that they were gonna have a sequel, and then when it failed, I guess it probably got shot down. But this is a good game. This is really good. A lot of fun. Highly recommend trying this one. I think the best way to do it would probably be with a buddy. If you just want like a casual thing, definitely do the casual mode with a buddy. Have some beers or some food or whatever and play. If you want more of a challenge, do the advanced mode, but that's really hard. Like, I couldn't last in the advanced mode beyond half the game. Because like, I know your AI teammate isn't the best either at doing a lot of stuff, so makes it a lot harder. And you die so quickly. But yeah, overall, really fun arcade game. Really good stuff. Thank you, Pizza. Uh-oh. We have an after credits.
Positive as all of our other accomplishments were, suffered a major security failure today. 3 high-profile prisoners were able to escape, resulting in the destruction of the mobile pit. However, we were able to recapture the Baroness. As I said before, details are...
So Baroness has been captured, but the other ones haven't been. That's probably setting up like a bonus mission. There's bonus missions in the game. Yeah, that's a bonus mission. The yellow ones are bonus if you want. So we completed all the main missions, all the silver ones. Bonus missions are just to like unlock other characters and that we don't even need now. Still quite a few characters to unlock. Yeah, good stuff this game. I say the jungle levels are probably the coolest ones. Desert ones are probably the most annoying. Team roster there. We got Channing Tatum, redhead girl, who is, I don't know what actress that is. Marlon Wayans and other people. This guy was really good. Kamakura. Alright, so that one took less than I thought it was going to. About an hour. Jeez. So we have no series going right now. Except for the open-ended ones. I mean, we have NHL 98 to finish, but I'm not going to do the playoffs till after October. Everything else we've finished right now. Just the open-ended games like Elden Ring, State of K2, things like that. Goodness me. And I have a few days left. I don't think I can finish anything else. I don't think I want to fit anything else into that schedule because I'll be really hard pressed to finish uploading everything to YouTube before then. I already still have quite a bit to upload before Saturday, including this entire series, which is only 3 parts. But hope you guys enjoyed G.I. Joe. Thank you.